colleagues, good day students and doctors. My name is Alexander. I welcome you on our Rubberdamology YouTube channel. We continue our education for self-training about rubberdam isolation in mouth cavity. Today I want to show you some tips about flosses and floss ligatures in rubberdamology. For our exercise we need two types of floss, thin and fat, rubberdam plates, standard instruments, puncher and clamp peelers, two clamps for premolars, and metal frame. Let's start. Open one plate of rubberdam. We're using Niton rubberdam plates. It's very good quality. Fix our rubberdam plates to our metal frame for rubberdam. Place your plate at the top left angle to the fingertip of your right hand. Place the angle of your rubberdam frame and small tense this the other angle of rubberdam plate slightly to left angle of frame. The same at the lower left and lower right angles, and then fix the upper frame angle. We have fixed rubberdam to our frame. What about flosses? We need floss in some cases during our work as interdental flossing instrument. It's very important at the first stage of rubberdam isolation because we need to check contact points that we could invert rubberdam between tooths. If it's impossible, we need handpiece with burr to remove old composite restoration and some other damaged sharp enamel edges of caries cavity. And if our floss is destroyed between interdental flossing, this is the mark for us that we have a problem for rubberdam inversion in this area. So, first of all, floss needed to examination of interdental spaces. How we work with our floss ligatures. One of them is for interdental flossing, and for making ligature, I always cut this interdental floss at the ledge of at the size or maybe of our paper on the floor, on the table. It's about 25 centimeters. It's some longer, slightly longer, that ligature. This first ligature is very short for knots around tooth, and this is ideal for this. We have two types of interdental ligatures for rubberdam. One and double ligature. Let's mark our rubberdam plate and isolate a group of tooths in the frontal area. I switch camera again. We need to isolate tooths from 4 to 4, from 14 to 24. We made 8 perforations. Choose the middle hole on your puncher and start from the center. We did not cut holes in the top part of our rubber dam, because we need this untouchable for upper lip and field room. For central incisors, 2 perforations, switch smaller hole, lateral incisors, back to middle, canines, and then first premolars. We must finish our perforations at the middle of our vertical frame size. Open our clamps. We're using today clamp Torbium number 2. All of them individually packed in sterile material. Open them. We have clamp with wings. It's very comfortable to fix them in rubber dam. Place one wing inside perforation and stretch the another part of perforation around next wing. Be careful and fix your clamp always with arc placed distally. And I show you one error when the students or young doctors made fixation such way. This is the wrong. You cannot place it in your mouth, and this one is right. It's useful for bleeding. So replace this error and make it correct way. We are ready for isolation. Place your rubber down and fix it in the clamp pillars, no matter right clamp or left clamp. Slightly press clamp pillars and move your stopper so you can release your hand. And then place this clamp over the tooth number 14. Release and remove clamp pillars. Repeat it for the tooth number 24. Open your standard dental instrument. We're using such kind of instruments, very simple. And choose the probe, sharp dental probe for therapeutic examination. Release rubber dam from the wings of clamp. In clinic, it's very good to use sharp probe. You don't need a special instrument for this. First stage, always. First of all, you must release your rubber dam from the wings. Pay attention. If you have toothless side, check if this rubber dam is close to your tooth neck. Then we have short ligature to make interdental inversion of rubber dam. First of all, place perforation to your tooth, which you select for isolation. Then we start to using interdental floss. Okay, and sometimes we have errors to make not equal number of perforations. We have placed clamps to 8 tooths but have only 7 perforations, so you need replace or replace the rubber dam plate, because when you discover it, you cannot use your puncher, because your puncher will be contact with the salva at the back side of your rubber dam. So you need to sterilize it, or if you did not have another, you cannot use it. So you choose the new rubber dam plate. Start to interdental inversion. I remove floss vestibulary. Sometimes we can move another end of floss. Don't remove it. If you can't vestibulary, you can simply remove the other end vestibulary. It's much faster. About inversion of floss. In some cases, it's important. Also, we're using probe. Place it to the tuberculum of incisor. We have model without salva, so it's moved with hard tension. But in mouse, it's more easier. Repeat it to the left central incisor. Place your probe much closer to gingival margin and continue to dental inversion. Also, you can use your floss with the two hands, such way. Fix your floss and move one to the another side. You have the best inversion you can receive. Fix it from both sides, both contact points. Fix with the probe at the palatal side. Inversion is ready. It's very important to aesthetic restorations. In some strategies, doctors prefer to make a ligature fixation of rubber dam. In some cases, they like to use brinkers. In our future exercises, in some new models, we fix it with the brinkers also. So don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Don't miss our new updates in our education program. Free online education video program. For students in different countries, we made it in English. When you fix your floss around the clamp wing, don't panic, remove it. In such cases, I prefer clamp without wings. Clamp W2, W3, brinkers, it's my favorites. Clamp without wings. Remove ligature, we finish. First, very important part for using flosses in rubber dam isolation is the inversion. I move my camera closer. You can check inversion of this model. Сейчас будем фокус потом настраивать еще немножко. У меня здесь еще второй визуальный мониторчик, на нем проверяю. I balance my model more horizontally. Good. We made inversion. The first goal of using floss is a made inversion of rubber dam. For this exercise, we work with the floss from company Edelweiss. It have different colors, yellow or orange. Today I use yellow. Then let's start to correct our clamps, because we have rubber gum in our model, and we have such places which did not covered with the rubber gum. In some cases you can receive the same in your mouth with patient. So very simple. Slightly open clamp and fix it again. Fix it back again. So this problem is solved. Then the next part of our exercise is making ligatures. Ligatures. Two types of ligature. Single and double ligature. We prepare two flosses, one for single ligature, one for double. Let's start with the single ligature. For your more comfortable view, I hide some details for this stage. It's not important for us, but I need one color backside for this application. First, connect the end of your floss part to the finger. Fix this loop and then start to make a loop around this floss. Ready? This is one knot. The same again to have a double knot. Our ligature is ready. The single ligature. Double ligature, excuse me. The single ligature. Also, first stage. Connect these ends of floss. Find the middle of floss. And at this area, make a knot. Such kind. Single ligature and double. What is the main difference between them? This have one knot at this stage, and we can